Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everyone had a good Friday in the NBA. There was quite a bit of games. For the most part, a lot of high scores. So yeah, hope you guys did very good. We did pretty good as well. We got a 319 and a 318 on our premium page. So once again, making our customers happy. Um, Anthony's cash came got a 319, and then my GPP got a 318. So. Um, Almost the same score, obviously. So, I guess we can, slightly go. You can go into yours for the most part. We kind of have some of the same players, but if you want to do your 319 real quick.
Yeah, sure. So, going into tonight, we weren't sure who the best cash game point guards were going to be, but we kind of had a feeling that was probably going to repeat, be pretty good for us there. So I plugged him in there, and I was also liking Brandon Knight. Thought he had pretty good upside against LA. He kind of got off to a shaky start, but he finished off pretty nice there. Klay Thompson. I felt like even in the face of a tough matchup, he was going to have to really go off for Golden State here, and I was proven correct. So I really like that 52 there. Levine, he's just been the model of consistency for us. Even getting up closer to 6,000, I'm still not afraid to take him. So very nice play there. I think he's a he's a go-to in cash always. Durant, we were looking for maybe just a little bit more here. Westbrook actually did finish with a higher total. I thought Durant would be the guy, but still not too bad there. I'll take 47 any night. Wiggins, he played up against a pretty soft defense. Houston we knew was going to give up some points. I would have liked to get just a little bit more, but still can't complain. Same with Ding. We knew he had a pretty good matchup there. They really are terrible against big men in Houston, so I like that. Harris, another guy I was expecting just a little bit more. He had a pretty soft matchup there against Sacramento. The thing is, it seemed like a bunch of guys stepped up for Detroit. There was it seemed like each quarter was dominated by a different player for Detroit. So even though it was like some people were going off, everybody ended up kind of just mediocre totals. But we'll still take 26. Biombo, some people might think he's a dud there. I still am happy with 6 times value. But the one thing that I'm glad it brought us down to reality before his price goes up tremendously. Because
Definitely.
just always remember that he does have this in him. 50 points
Hmm.
looked great last night, or 2 nights ago, but you know, 24 is probably a little bit more realistically what you can expect from him on a nightly basis.
Yeah, they didn't play him too much. I think in the second half. Sorry, second quarter. So yeah, but 24. Like I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean it's not what it should be. Maybe some people will fall off it now, but I mean I'll still take 42. I mean 20. Sorry, 24. But his price will go up just a little bit. But so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll just do a quick one of mine as well. I got a 318, definitely a tournament one. I went with Steph Curry. Um, I really did like him. It was supposed to be a really high scoring game, and it was. He went off for 59, so definitely we'll take that from Curry. Tim Frazier took a huge risk on him. I thought he was going to be starting. That's what I heard, but he didn't. Still did half decent, 18 points. Only $3,500, so I'll definitely will take that.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden for 53 against Minnesota. Really love that matchup there. I took KCP, and for once, he did not kill me. He got 35.2. So
Yeah, pretty
um,
pretty good there. We were hoping for maybe even 40, but hey, that's nice right
yeah,
there.
yeah, definitely will take it. LeBron, he definitely did not do what we wanted him to do. I was expecting about 45 from him. A little bit of a dud. I mean, I'll still take it. I'm not too pleased about it, but at least he didn't really tank and get you only about 20. So I will take 38. Michael Beasley, 26.2. He was pretty well owned in the tournament, so not too much of a secret, but still definitely will take 26 from a $4,100 player. And then same as Anthony's, Jason Biombo, we we both like that, that kind of stack right there. So overall, 319 and 318 definitely will take that. The season is winding down, so try and get on over to our premium page. It's $10 a week, 30 for the month, and 40 for the regular season. Sorry, for the rest of the season, our prices will be changing here in a little bit as the season does wind down. But for now, it's still 10 for week 30 and 40 for the rest of the regular season. So, yeah, we will have our regular Twitter and our premium Twitter in the comment section. Just click on the links, and we'll get you set up for the premium. You can message us on the regular or on the premium page. Plus, we will have our email down there as well. If you don't have Twitter for some reason, you can just email us, and we'll get you set up through email. So yeah, with that being said, another good night for us. We are been pretty strong here recently. So once again, let's continue that here again tonight. So. So the matchups are a little bit harder here tonight, but definitely I'm still looking forward to it. So, yeah. That being said, I guess we can get into tonight's game. So our first game we got is Brooklyn and Detroit. No over and under on this one yet, but probably about 206, 207. Detroit probably by eight probably, maybe a little closer. But who are you liking in this one?
I don't really mind Reggie Jackson. I think he's got a pretty easy matchup here.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been, blowing me away, but
60.
I think he's 6,600. I think that's perfect to take him if he's going to get you 30, 35. So.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, another easy matchup against Brooklyn. Sacramento doing a little better against point guards, and he had a pretty good game against them, almost a triple-double. So his turnovers, hurt him a little bit. If he didn't have any turnovers, probably could have got you 40. But yeah, I don't mind Jackson for only $6,600. I don't really like any of the Brooklyn guys usually on the point guard. Are you going to take a shot with KCP again here against Brooklyn?
I don't know if I really hate him, but I'm going to be quite aware that everyone's going to be on him, and also that he has the inherent risk. I think probably a solid cash game play. I think he's going to be pretty high owned in that format. How much are they going to need him tonight against Brooklyn?
Yeah. That's where I'm coming from. As usual, I'm really skeptical about picking him. I see about 20, 25 to 26 from him tonight. I don't think they'll need him too much. So, 26 still not too bad, but 35. I don't know if he'll go that high, but still not too bad.
Yeah. The good thing is here, it looks like he hasn't really had a dud since San Antonio. So,
yep.
I don't hate him.
No, I don't hate him. He's only $5,300. So if he was in the 6,000 range, probably not. But
obviously we're just talking about a $6,000 guy, but we do feel more comfortable with Reggie, who he handles the ball. He's going to have to do more than just be a pure scorer. So that's the thing that you're taking a risk with KCP is, are they going to really need him to be scoring in the second half? In the fourth quarter, is he going to be on the court taking these threes that he has been draining lately? I don't really know.
Maybe Brooklyn makes a game out of it. Who knows? If they did make a game out of it, that would kind of stink, because then KCP may have a good game, but who knows?
Yeah. See, now you're leading him back into GPP realm.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting with KCP. Yeah, definitely an interesting guy. I'll have to keep my eye on throughout the day. So, one guy that's been hot, I'm not too high on him tonight.
Just because of the price increase. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus the matchups definitely not that good for him.
5,200. Which guy would you rather have, Morris or Bogdanovich? I would rather have
Probably neither,
neither,
to be honest
but
with you. Yeah.
if I had to pick one, I would take Morris. But like we said, probably neither. So
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna stink, but I see Bogdanovic being in cash games. People are just gonna do that.
yeah,
I mean, the way cash games been going recently, people just put GPP plays in cash games. So, I mean, people see, oh wow, 53 and 38, he's definitely safe. Pistons are really good defense. Chicago and Philly, they're not good against small forwards. So I don't see it tonight. I see about 23, 24 from him tonight. So he's gonna burn some people tonight. So
yeah, most
I
likely.
just don't see it. Um,
Another
and
burn
then
risk here.
who?
Dad.
Yeah. No, I'm taking. I don't mind Harris here. Pretty consistent. Um,
Yeah, I like Harris here. 6,000. That's the right price.
yeah, anything higher. I mean, probably the highest I take him to 63. 68, 69, probably definitely not going to take him in that range. But 6,000, I like him. All he needs is 28 to 32 points, and that's what he usually gets. So I like him quite a bit. I
Yeah,
don't think the Nets aren't too bad against power forwards. So um, yeah, I guess they're in the top 10 worst, but I still take Harris. Um,
hmm
you take a chance with Brooke Lopez here against the terrible Drummond, or has he just been terrible?
yeah. It's the two terribles right now. So
hmm Yeah, both of
which
them have. Drummond did half decent last night, so.
yeah, he has some nice rebounds against Boogie. He was out
hmm
rebounding him there. But
So who would
I
you
mean,
pick here?
again, I think neither.
Yeah, maybe a GPP play on Lopez, but man, I just don't see it. I'm not going to spend up $8,000 on a guy that's going to get me, they can get me 15 points. I just don't like that.
No,
Um,
lately, it seems like there's really not much incentive in taking a higher price center.
nope, not with all the value out here right now. Yeah, usually we do a lot better when you take a small, sorry, a cheap or a mid-range center for the most part. So, um, yeah, that is Young 7,700. Don't know if I'm gonna take him tonight. I still think he'll do half decent, but seven, I don't know.
$300 price difference between Lopez and Thad Young. I would feel much better taking Young than
Yeah.
Lopez in like a GPP format. So
Yeah. Same here. Think that. All right. I think that does it for that one. I don't see anyone else here. I don't like picking guys against Detroit. They are a
mhm.
pretty good defense, but
Yeah,
Reggie Jackson maybe don't mind him. KCP for me question mark just because I'm so hesitant on him, but still not a bad play.
no,
Um, I just don't see anyone else. Yeah, and then Tobias Harris, I like him quite a bit. So,
yeah.
all right, I think that does it for that one. Next game we got Indiana and OKC 210 over and under, and Oklahoma City by 3. Another question: why is it 3?
I don't understand it.
So definitely watch this. Make sure nothing's going on because whenever it's a close game like this, injury news or something. I mean, Ibaka is out, yeah, but that shouldn't affect it too much. It's gonna be
mm,
interesting.
yeah, I don't know. I can't really put my thumb on this one. I'm not sure. I mean, they're not going to rest, Westbrook or Durant, are
No,
they? I mean,
I don't think they would.
I don't know. Maybe they already called in, said, "Hey guys, we're going to take the night off."
Right. Well,
I
you
mean,
think if they would have rested, they would have rested him against Philly, but or
yeah,
so yeah. I don't know
I
why
think,
it's so close.
yeah. I mean, it's not like Indiana's a marquee team here, but they're definitely going to need their stars tonight to beat these
Hmm.
guys. I mean,
Yeah.
they
So
aren't the Thunder without their stars, so I don't
nope.
really I don't really understand where this is coming from.
Last time they played, it was Indiana beat them 101-98. So I guess maybe they're looking out last time. Who knows?
That one's kind of confusing too, because
Mhm.
you have to wonder why would OKC lose to these guys really? I mean, it's the NBA. Anybody can lose to anybody on any given night, but
I
still.
mean, Indiana not too bad of a team. They are at home, so um, if no injury news comes out and it's supposed to be a close game, I don't mind targeting this game.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely gives you a lot of
Westbrook,
cash or tournament value.
I like Westbrook quite a bit against George Hill.
Hmm.
He's not going to stop Westbrook, so
No,
um,
he should own him.
I don't mind on Monte Ellis, a shooting guard of OKC. High paced game. I like Ellis.
Yeah, I was kind of kicking myself for not going a little riskier on GPPs and taking some of these Philly players against OKC last night, because they
Yeah.
actually did come through on nice value. So OKC
Yeah.
apparently can be attacked at shooting guard and
Small forward once in a
sometimes
while.
small forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Thompson did pretty good against KD. So, um, do you like Paul George? Ooh.
I don't really like Paul George. No.
What about KD?
He Yeah. I think KD is still KD.
Mm-hmm.
He's still going to KD all across the court.
Right.
Um, so yeah, I don't hate him. If this is going to be a close competitive game, they're going to need him in the fourth quarter. They're going to need his shots. He is the Slim Reaper. So
Yeah, Paul George's rating is not. Um, he has a terrible rating tonight against OKC. Kevin Durant has a really, really good rating, plus a good projection, so definitely take Durant over Paul George. Paul George is really, really risky. So,
it seems weird that
um,
we would praise, Hollis Thompson for his performance against KD, but then
right?
throw George into the doghouse. But the reason is, look at the price difference.
Hmm.
You can expect about the same amount of points from them, but how much do you want to pay for that? Do you want to
Yeah.
pay $9,000 for 30 points, maybe?
Or just spend the extra, $1,500 and get a guy, getting you in the 50s, 45 to 50. So I think I'll
Durant's one of
spend
these
1,500.
guys, like pretty much guaranteed 40 on a terrible night. He's going to get
Mhm.
you 30.
And Paul George, on a good night can get you, 45. On a bad night can get you 28.
Five.
So yeah,
I
5. Yeah.
we've gotten really low totals from him before.
Yeah, I picked him against Portland. He got me 19. So yeah, maybe a GPP play here from Paul George. But just spend up the extra money and get Kevin Durant. Definitely would be a safer option in a cash game. So Nick Collison, how did he do? 10 points. Yeah, never mind. Ibaka's out, but
I think in the first quarter it was like, oh, Collison is on fire, and then he
Dude,
just went and sat down.
right. Mitch McGary, I think he got some minutes. Nope, 6 minutes. Never mind. So yeah, they're not using them. They're using Canner and Adams a lot. Canner,
Mm.
$5,300. Only got 20 points against Philly. This should be a lot closer game. I like Canner here
Did you note?
tonight.
Did you notice Adams?
Yeah, Adams came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's really like what the heck.
Yeah.
That's a really risky GPP play. I wouldn't go there
Mm.
tonight probably, but
No, I'd
they are
probably
going to
take
need
Canner.
they're going to need a physical defensive guy down there at some point. But obviously, Cantor provides you much better upside, much better ceiling. He is much more of an offensive force down there.
Yep, definitely.
He's pretty good at scooping up the boards and putting in those layups.
Yeah. If Mahini is out again, do you take a chance with Jordan Hill? Four
I
thousand
probably
bucks.
won't. Probably wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
Um, OKC, as we know, they pretty much dominate down low. Sometimes these elite centers can come in there and have a game against them, but Jordan Hill wouldn't be considered an elite center in my book. So
For me, he's a GPP play just because it seems like on games like this, I don't know, maybe he
Hmm.
for 25 or 30, even though it's a terrible matchup, I could just see it happening. So, um, I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about Jordan Hill tonight. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's weird.
Sometimes just go with your gut, right?
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I said that is because I mean, he had a really good game against Toronto. Yeah, he finished with 23 points, but I mean, he was on fire, and
Hmm.
I don't know. It definitely a GPP play. Like I said, maybe 25, but I don't know. It's pretty risky, but who
So
knows?
you're definitely rooting for Mahimi to be officially out.
Yeah, I am. Still maybe on Jordan Hill. Like I said, Jordan Hill randomly, like once in a while, he just comes out of nowhere and just half decent. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I had him in my lineup the other night.
Hmm.
Like you said, when he was on fire for a little bit there.
So yeah, maybe definitely a huge GPP. Definitely would take a Canner over Hill any day um, in a cash game. So I don't see anybody else here. CJ, yeah, I just don't see anyone else here. Do you like Miles Turner against OKC or no?
I mean, if Ibaka is going to be out, I think that opens it up for him. His price is
Yeah,
still pretty respectable at
he
forty eight
gets no
hundred.
minutes.
Um, yeah, it's hard to roster him
Mhm.
with such a lack of minutes. We have seen him get in the upper 20s to 30s. He was
Yeah,
right there. It looked like the second is about when it started dropping off for him. Well, I mean the fourth rather, but he was in there in a tough matchup against San Antonio. They have some tall trees down there too. Maybe they do have to play Turner if they're going to have Cantor and Adams switching out here. Um, it seems like they're going to be on the floor more if Ibaka is going to be out. Um,
hmm
so
yeah. Well, you think with Mahini out, you think Turner would have to get some extra minutes in there, but they're playing
yeah,
Lavoy Allen a little bit as well, so they're just mixing everything um, for the most part. It's kind of like Boston. They got some big guys down there. They're just rotating them for a lot. Um, so yeah, definitely just
risky
a
GPP
GPP.
there
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. So. All right, I think that is everybody from that one. Next game we got is New York and Washington, 206 over and under, and Washington by 7. So, hmm, John Wall, 9,900. Do you like that or?
Yeah, he's still not north of 10,000, so I say hop on it.
Yeah, I don't mind him at all against Calderon. On paper, New York pretty good against Calderon's not going to stop John Wall. So,
No,
um, no, I just don't see that happen. So if he's under 10K, John Wall, yeah, he's been on fire, so definitely like him quite a bit.
hmm
Um, I don't see really anybody else. I guess maybe a huge GPP. Garrett Temple, if Brad Beal is out, he doesn't do much, but he gets humongous minutes, 40 minutes against Philly. He only got 20 fantasy points, but maybe a huge punt play. But for
this was
me, I'll
another
probably
one of
stay
those
away.
guys that I kind of alluded to was
Mhm.
probably going to be rested or was going to be announced out.
Right,
Brad Beal, I love it.
right.
Yeah, I don't mind Garrett Temple here, GPP play here, but you know, one guy who's waiting in the wings to eat up some minutes here, and he did it, and I considered him, but I didn't. I just didn't have the confidence to throw him in. Was Marcus Thornton?
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know,
this guy's all over the place, man.
yeah, obviously what it is. It takes guys like Beal, Neal, and Anderson all being out for him to get
Yeah,
some minutes.
and
But
Allen Anderson. Yeah.
yeah, I said him at the end, I think. But yeah, it
Oh,
takes
my
all of
bad.
yeah, it takes
I
all
thought you
those
said
guys.
Henderson, but
Oh no,
yeah,
Beal, Neal, and Anderson. Sorry.
there you go. Yeah,
Um,
definitely huge GPP. Same as Temple. Against New York, they're not bad against uh, shooting guards. So I don't know. Maybe, but for me, I don't know. I may stay away from that. Um, I don't know what you're thinking.
Probably not my favorite play, but no. On the small forward front, you already know who I hate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's plays. Price is going down. Terrible game against Golden State. Most of us knew he wasn't going to do good. Um, Nah,
Did you see the picture on Twitter that was going around?
I did not.
He was sitting alone at the end of the bench
Oh wow.
when his team was huddled up during a timeout.
Huh.
He was just kind of had his face down and
Yep.
telling himself off, and somebody put like the quotation on there, like, y'all losing, I'm over here still making money or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
surprised he hasn't been traded. I mean, I know he wants to stay in New York, but man, I mean, no offense to, I mean, he's not. I don't know, like kind of like DeMarcus Cousins, kind of a little bit of kind of the same thing going on there. Um, you know, but
he doesn't have the smartest mouth on him.
no, but I don't know. I mean, if the guy's getting paid that much money, you got to play. So, on the flip side, Otto Porter, he's been pretty decent. I don't mind the guy. $4,800. He definitely is not safe. Brad Beal's going to be out again. It looks like, so maybe Porter. I don't mind the guy. What do you think?
Yeah, if there's going to be the continuing injuries that are plaguing the Wizards right now on their wings,
Mm-hmm.
then I think Porter's going to have to be out there on the floor a lot more.
Yeah, I mean he's getting pretty good minutes for the most part. $4,800. He's not really going to break you. If he's getting you, 25 to 30, shoot, I'd take that any day from a $4,800 player. So.
Yeah, he's obviously not normally on our radar as like one of our top plays, but
No.
it's just that's part of DFS. It's plays like this where you have to attack huge increases in minutes and timeshare, because that's really is what is going to help dictate pricing on DFS players. And if the site can't keep up with it, then you have to attack that. There's a
Yep.
wealth of minutes available to him if all these guys are out. So.
Yeah, and the other thing, like I said, he's not a cash game. He's definitely GPP because he can put a dud on you. So definitely be aware of that. It's happened to me multiple times that he only gets you like 10 points. So, yeah, he's been pretty hot. He could put a dud on you. So do watch that. But $4,800, I'll take the risk on him in a GPP. So. And it should be a relatively close game, so that's another bonus right there. Then you got Kipstaff Sports Zingas. He's been just downright terrible. Man, do you think this is a random 35-point game from him?
I wouldn't bet on it, so I don't think I'm going to put him in my lineups. No.
No. Markieff Morris, no. Rolo or Gortat, you like any of them?
No, not so much. Maybe, if anybody, Lopez, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe Gortat's still kind of hobbled up. I mean, I don't know. He still had a decent game against Philadelphia. I didn't realize that. Wow.
Yeah, he did half decent. If his price was back up to 7,000, we would have been like, wow, that's terrible. But his price is pretty respectable right now. So, Robin Lopez, the third best rating of the night. So maybe not the highest upside, but he has a good rating. So maybe a GPP play. But his projection's not too high, but a good rating. So.
Yeah, I think he's going to need to be on the floor more tonight than he was against Golden State. So. I'm willing to look past the dud that he laid on us, on me the other night.
Well, I mean, for me, it was pretty. I don't know. I mean, Golden State, really fast team. Lopez, really slow dude. They're not going to put him on the floor that much. As we know, Washington, Gortat's a pretty big guy. Usually Washington doesn't go too small. I mean, they got Nene and Markieff Morris, so not the smallest dudes out there. So they're going to need Lopez to be on the court quite a bit here tonight. So maybe not a bad option at all. Have to look into it and do a little bit more research. Anybody else? Man, there's a lot of power forwards out there on this game. Wow. I don't see really anybody else out there. I think that mostly does it. Um, anyone else, or is that it?
I think that pretty much wraps it up for that game.
All right. Our next game we got is Houston and Atlanta, 213 over and under, and Atlanta by 7. So this should be another good game. Patrick Beverly, he's been half decent. He destroyed Minnesota. Jeff Teague, Beverly, who you liking in that matchup?
Man,
Or neither?
this is a matchup of two pretty good defenders, so this is kind of tough for me.
And the other thing, and the other thing about both these guys, yeah, like you said, really good defenders, and their offense comes and goes. So, who's going to go off? Is it Beverly going to have another good game, or is it Teague going to have another good game? One of these guys should have a good game. Who is it going to be? Like you said, both good defenses.
Yeah, Beverly's players. Like Mr. I never put up a double-double, put up 18, 5, and 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fake. That's not going to happen.
Teague's been pretty consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Teague.
His price is getting a little bit up there for me.
I'm not too high on the guy. Maybe a mid-range, but maybe not too high on my radar. But, still not too bad of a play. If you get you 33, 34, you'll take it. But
yeah. I mean, 6,500, it seems like, he's not too expensive. But, yeah, you just said it. It's like, how much upside am I paying for here?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there, definitely some other guys out there that can get you a lot more upside, and that's what we're looking for in this one. We're looking for guys that can get you huge upside. I mean, yeah, 31, 32 looks great, but we really want that, 5-6 times value. So, James Harden, I don't mind him tonight again here against Tim Hardaway or Kyle Korver.
No, I don't hate playing him here. I don't think it's a bad play.
No, Tim Hardaway got the start for Kyle Korver. I think Korver's going to go back in the starting lineup here. I don't think Tim Hardaway even played much. Oh, 30, yeah, wow. I didn't even realize what Tim Hardaway did. Wow.
Yeah, I know,
that
right?
Came out of nowhere. Wow.
I saw that he was, going to be slid in there, and I was like, maybe I'll give him a shot. No, I don't think so. Too risky. Wow, 37.
So this is a huge GPP. I don't think they're going to do it, but let's say Korver doesn't start and Tim Hardaway starts. Would you take a risk on him again against Harden?
He draws a pretty easy defensive matchup.
I mean, I think Korver's going to start again. I think that was just a one-time thing, but if Hardaway,
kid might have just played his way in.
Yeah, Korver, he hasn't been doing too much. For the most part, I think, Atlanta is locked in the playoff spot. Maybe they'll give Korver, a little bit more rest. Who knows? I mean, he still played 27 minutes, but
yeah,
who knows? Maybe. We'll see. But, I mean, if he's not in the starting lineup, probably not going to pick him. But if he is in the starting lineup, maybe not a bad punt play. So, but, like I said, I think they'll put Korver back in the lineup, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then you got Trevor Ariza. He's been half decent, still 6,000. I'm not gonna pick him on that.
I'd rather go with Beasley.
Yeah, and I think the other reason Tim Hardaway got a lot of minutes because Kent Bazemore was out. So,
yeah.
But it looks like he's gonna be back, so that definitely probably hurts Hardaway quite a bit. Hey, I'm going back to him, man. Actually, I'm doing it. A lot of people are gonna do it again, so I'm doing it.
He's I like the MVP.
Him. Man, imagine if Houston actually gave him, 35 minutes. I mean,
doesn't it seem like he's kind of earning that? I mean, look, he hasn't turned the ball over in 2 games, so I mean, even for what some people were saying, he's clumsy and he's not really a great ball handler. I mean, yeah, maybe he's just a scoring machine, and it looks like he hits the boards too, but I mean, I don't mind him. I think he deserves more minutes. I want to be there when he does get that 35-minute game and he gives you 50
40,
points.
45. Yeah, that'd be awesome. His price will go up here, probably to about what 46, 47, probably around there. So definitely take him at $4,100 while you can. Um, Paul, I don't mind Paul Millsap. As we know, Houston downright terrible against power forwards.
Yep.
Millsap price went up $200. I like him. I really, really don't mind him. I see about 45 from him tonight.
You want to talk about the hugest of the huge GPP plays, though?
Chris
Monty
Humphrey.
Monty
Oh,
Junis.
oh yeah. I've been
I
watching this
don't
guy.
I don't
Mm,
understand. I mean, he has 30 games in him, but it's really hit and miss. And he's also got a 1 point floor. Like
yeah.
that's scary. So, not worth the risk for me. But
No, going up against Paul Millsap.
yeah, probably not the best there.
I mean, Montejunas is he is a pretty tall guy. I think he's 7 foot for a power forward, so he's not a small guy. So definitely, he can get the boards. But I was watching him. I think he was. Who was he playing? I think he was playing the Clippers. Yeah, I watched that game. Montejunas is really, really, really slow. So, um, yeah. So, yeah. How much are they going to put him on here against Atlanta? I don't know.
Seems like Atlanta
So
does
yeah,
play
maybe a punt play.
somewhat fast
Yeah.
for a team in the
It
East.
just depends on who they're playing. Houston, so they might step it up a little bit.
Yep.
Um, Al Horford, you gonna go there? I picked him against Detroit.
Yeah. You know what? I'd rather play him than Howard. I will give you that.
hmm A little bit cheaper. Howard, I don't think he did too bad last game though. 26, yeah, never mind. Yeah, definitely Al Horford, a little bit cheaper. As we know, Houston not too good against centers. They're not as bad as they used to be. But if you look at their last 59 points, the worst team in the NBA against centers right now. So attack Horford on him. Horford not a safe play, definitely a GPP, but I mean,
Yeah,
shoot,
it's
you gotta
weird
do it.
saying that because he used to be your prototypical cash game center.
hmm Yeah, but yeah, definitely a GPP kind of guy. But $7,100, I'm definitely gonna take the shot with him. I might put Millsap and Horford in there together, maybe in one lineup, but I don't mind it. Both of them should do half decent. So,
Yeah.
anybody else from this one you liking?
Phew, I think we even went pretty deep there. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's good.
All right, next game we got Cleveland and Miami. This is going to be a really good game. As usual, we got a 209 over and under, and Cleveland by 2. I think Miami. I have a feeling. Miami's going to win this game. They are at home. I don't know. Miami's been hot. 7-3 in their last 10. I like it.
I think LeBron's going to be happy to be
Uh,
back home, though. I think he's going to have a good game. This is
yeah, he
this is
always, for
his.
the most part, he has good game.
Apparently, this is his real home.
Right? Yeah, always talking to Dwayne Wade quite a bit here recently. So
Working out with him.
um, I see about 45, maybe 47 from LeBron tonight. This is the game to attack him. I like him. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I
I mean,
definitely like him
nothing
here
else to
more than
say.
I would against Orlando.
Yeah. Joe Johnson, Lou Alding, Dwayne Wade. Who you like in there? Josh Richardson.
Um, whew. This might be one of those games that Josh Richardson does have to step it up there, coming in off the bench.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't mind
yeah,
Dwayne Wade.
I think he has a pretty good game out here.
Yeah. Both defenses are pretty good. It's supposed to be a close game. Um, Definitely, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, they're going to want to show each other up. More LeBron over Dwayne, but I do like Wade. We saw what Oladipo did against J.R. Smith, so
Mm-hmm.
I see about 35 to 38 from Dwayne Wade tonight. $7,200. I will definitely take that from him. Josh Richardson, he's on my radar. I don't mind the guy.
No, he's a GPP play. I don't
hmm
think I'm going to be putting him into cash. unless for some random reason, Dwayne Wade gets announced out.
Yep. Goran Dragic against an okay Irving defense. I don't mind it.
I think I would, go Dragic over Irving.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, Cavaliers, last five not too bad against point guards, but they're in the middle against point guards. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be, both defenses are good, but this is going to be a good game. It's just I don't care how good the defenses are. Usually we don't pick guys against either team, but I'm liking it. I really do. Besides Kevin Love.
You want to load up and go TT?
Maybe, man. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Last night in my free roll, I picked Tristan Thompson.
Of all nights, you didn't inform me.
Oh my goodness. No, it was a free roll. I didn't win anything, so not missing out. But
yeah, this guy's a GPP play, obviously. So
yeah, maybe he has the upper hand because Luol Deng, as we know, not the typical power forward. Tristan Thompson really aggressive. He's going to be going up against a Whiteside for the most part. So both of those guys, as we know, really aggressive players. So yeah, Tristan Thompson a GPP play. I don't mind him. Do you like Luol Deng? I don't mind the guy.
I don't mind him, but
GPP.
Yeah, I think he's in the same boat.
I mean, he's going up against Kevin Love, but man, Luol Deng, he's been really consistent. I keep saying it. This is going to be a close game. They're going to need him, so I don't mind Deng here. And then you got Mr. Hassan Whiteside.
Yep.
Is this going to be one of his 45-point games?
Probably.
I see it. I really do see it tonight. I mean, they're going to need him.
Yeah.
I see. Maybe 50.
I see 40 to 50. I mean, I know it seems broad right there, but we obviously know he provides 50-point upside. So
yeah, and they're going to need him definitely tonight.
Yeah, so he's. The only thing that scares me is Tristan Thompson is a very good rebounder. We know Whiteside is obviously very good too. So it's going to be a matchup of pretty good rebounders. I think Whiteside gets the edge in this one.
God, watch pretty that good on the.
Yeah, definitely.
Because as we know, Thompson is pretty aggressive, so they might get in a little fight. Not a fight, but a little aggressive, but
a little 8,200.
8,200, man. I love Whiteside. I mean, he's way underpriced for this game. Mm-hmm. One of my top centers of the night. So don't usually say that about him, but I like him.
And it's funny, we've been talking about, we like to take low price centers, but maybe this is the night that we go back to the spending up strategy.
And he's not. I mean, he's 8,200. He's really not that expensive. So. Mm-mm. I mean, if he was 90, 95, 96, I'd be like, yeah, probably not. But 82, definitely will take it.
Yeah. The thing is, usually you can only fit about maybe one or two guys around this price range. So. Try to fit them in reasonably. Don't stretch yourself too thin.
Yeah, I mean, if it messes your lineup up to get him in there, don't stress it. Mm-hmm. Unless he burns you and gets you 55 at the end of the night, then yeah. But I'll probably have him in a lot of my lineups. So
he has that upside. So
he definitely does. Yep. All right, I think that mostly does it. We like quite a bit in this one. Not too high on Joe Johnson tonight. Probably take.
So tonight he'll go off, I'm sure.
Right. We didn't mention Irving too much. Do you like Irving here in a close matchup?
No, I think they're gonna go. Rely more on LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, Irving should do half decent, probably about 33, 34, and maybe a little higher. But yeah, I definitely love LeBron tonight. So. All right, I think that mostly does it. We named almost everybody from that one. So
yeah.
All right, next game we got Utah and Chicago. Probably like a 198 over and under as usual for Utah.
Very, very low, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm going with Shelvin Mack. His price is rising up, but dude, against Derrick Rose, come on now.
Yeah. That's it looks scary. 6,200. You're like, whoa, why is
Yeah,
this guy this much now? But this might be the game that you can take him at that price. But
I see
after this,
40
I
for
don't
him.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if
think
he was
he's got
facing,
a really easy matchup against Rose.
yeah, if he was facing, a half decent team like the Clippers or Atlanta or somewhere around there, probably would fade him. But against Chicago, you got to do it. We've been saying the whole year, take people against Chicago. Tony Parker didn't play for like a week and a half, and then he randomly came out and scored 43. So
Yeah.
you got to do it, man. That's
Yep.
a no-brainer for me. And then hopefully, maybe Gordon Hayward is out again. I'm not sure, but if he is out, that helps Mac just a little bit as well. I'm off the Rodney Hood train
Yeah.
here against
Especially
Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
he's rising up. So
Do you like Jimmy Butler?
still kind of not really loving Butler. I don't know. That's just me.
No. Yep, same here. Make Doug McBuckets. You like him?
If he's
It's
going
not
to
a
be
fast-paced
going up
game.
against
Yeah.
if he's going to be going up against Joe Ingles, it's going to be easier. But his price is going up. Not a fast game, so
4,100 though. Yeah. I'd probably take Beasley here.
yeah, definitely. Much better
Um,
upside, much better matchup.
Yeah, Doug
Go.
McDermott really thrives on the fast-paced games. Washington and
Hmm.
Brooklyn fast-paced. So as we know, Utah not fast-paced, so
No.
not too high on him. Still maybe a tournament option, but usually I love the guy, but not too high on him tonight. All right, you got Bobby Portis, Taj Gibson against Favors. Are you liking any of those guys?
No. I
Portis
think I
had
like. Yeah, he had
yep,
a decent game, but
against Favors, probably not.
not liking that. I would take Favors
Um,
before I take either of these Bulls.
right. Rudy Gobert, do you mind him?
Whew. You know,
Yeah.
he might be sneaky tonight, honestly.
Not too much upside. I mean, the highest I see him about 35 points, but don't see too much from him here.
Might be a sneaky 35 though.
Yeah. I mean, 6,200. You'll take it. Not many, like probably no one's gonna have Rudy tonight. Just not a popular kind of guy. Pretty quiet for the most part. If he gets you 35 points and he's only 5-6% owned, definitely would take it.
He's not as consistent as he was,
No.
but back when, well, I was going to compare him to a different guy, but he's not as consistent as Horford was back in the day when he was like the go-to cash guy. But Gobert is kind of slowly becoming a bit of a go-to cash option for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I watched the guy quite a bit. Watching Utah. Really, really consistent defensive player. Just doesn't score too much, but it as we know, Chicago's terrible against center, so maybe he does half decent, get you double. I don't mind. 12 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. I wouldn't mind that. So definitely, I don't mind Rudy in a GPP. So let's say Gordon Hayward is out. All right. Like I said, I watch Utah, which is kind of sad. I watch Utah. They're in my local area, but Joe Ingles, he looked phenomenal against Phoenix.
Yeah.
32 points. Nobody probably who this dude is. He has the ugliest 3-point shot you've ever seen in your life. I mean, he just looks terrible. He looks like a gecko out there. I mean, he's
Wow.
ugly. Look up his 3-point shot. It's just ugly looking. But I don't know, man. I mean, as we know, Nikola Mirotic is a terrible defender. Chicago has been struggling against small forwards. This could be a risky punt play if Hayward is out. I really don't mind it. Really risky, but I can see it.
If he gets the minutes, then go for it. I mean, how long is Hayward supposed to be out? He's supposed to
I'm
be out
not
for a while,
sure.
right? I
He
don't know.
There's no indication he's going to be back tonight. I mean, he's questionable, but
That plantar fasciitis, it's weird. It seems like it takes
yeah.
guys out for like a week or two at a time, but comes and goes.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I don't mind Joe Ingles in a very deep tournament option. Probably going to be 3-4% owned, so I like him quite a bit. But still probably take Beasley over him just because he's more consistent. So, all right, I think that mostly does it from that game. I don't see anybody else I really care for. So, all right, next game, guys, Clippers and the Grizzlies, 200 over and under. And then the Clippers by 10. Memphis just been downright terrible. They've lost 4 in a row. So many injuries right now. This
it's
definitely
finally taking its
could be a
toll.
blowout. Yeah.
Yeah, the first couple games with all the injuries, it was like, oh, these guys are excited to play. Now it's like, oh man, we got to play.
Right. One guy, a revenge game. Do you see it? Do you see it happening?
Yeah, why not?
7,200. He's skyrocketed, but I'll take it. I'll do it, man. He's been the only Grizzly that's been really consistent. So, he's going to be at home. I don't mind him. I really don't.
You'll be like, hey, so you guys still satisfied with your shooting guards you got over here? Like,
right.
See what I'm doing over here?
Yeah, 7,200 definitely skyrocketed, but I'll take him. I mean, he's still underpriced. I mean, I know he's really expensive, but
yeah, still
he's underpriced.
Still underpriced for what he's putting up right now.
Yeah. Chris Paul is going to have a heyday. I mean, he's just going to destroy him. How much do they need him, though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably one of the easiest matchups of the year for him. I mean, Weber and McCollum, come on now.
Another revenge game here.
Yeah. What they might do is they might put Stevenson at the point again. I don't know if they'll do that, but we'll see.
Point God. But yeah, the second revenge game on the night. Okay, so I guess there's 3 revenge games here, but Matt chase you into the tunnel, Barnes.
Oh yeah, you got Matt Barnes. Yeah, I don't mind 6,400. It's getting up there pretty good.
Yeah. Do you think Jeff Green goes off against his old team here?
If they play him, they don't play him.
Is there any such thing as Jeff Green going off?
He doesn't go off, but
right.
Huge punt play. I don't know. I mean, he might get some garbage time against his old team. Maybe a punt play. It could happen. Get you 25 points. I don't see anything higher than that, but probably around 25 from Jeff Green. JaMychal Green, he's just been
Yeah, very exactly. Not really liking him.
No, a lot of people were high on him. It's the same thing as Alex Lynn. Both of them kind of started at the same time, and they just both haven't been doing much at all. So, I don't mind DeAndre.
I was gonna say another guy who kind of offers me GPP upside here, DeAndre Jordan.
Who would you pick? Would you pick Whiteside or DeAndre?
I think, sadly, I think I still have to go with Whiteside just because the matchup. The game's going to be closer.
Game.
Yeah.
But DeAndre does have the better matchup here, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see really anyone else here. I don't want to go too low on these Memphis guys. You got JJ Redick, Jamal. Do you like them, or I don't think Clippers really need them tonight.
No, probably not.
Maybe if you had to pick, maybe Jamal Crawford coming off the bench.
I don't know, man. He's been really cold.
Yeah, he had a really good game last time, but yeah, he has been pretty cold. So yeah, I think that mostly does it there. I don't even know who that guy is. Xavier Munford must have been another guy they just signed. So, but Memphis has just signed a whole bunch of D-leaguers. So, Chris Paul, like I said, he has a really easy matchup, but I don't think they'll need him too much. Definitely would take John Wall here for about the same price. So,
Yep.
so yeah, I don't mind Lance Stevenson. Like I said, price is going up, but still don't mind the guy at all. Maybe Matt Barnes, his price went up as well. So, and then DeAndre as a GPP. So, I think that mostly does it. All right, we got a game, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't act like you're gonna forget about this game.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna be, man. Whew. Got 216 over and under, and San Antonio by 3. Whew, man.
I don't think so.
I see Curry going off for 60 tonight.
Curry's gonna go out there and bury him.
Man. Kawhi Leonard. I like him. I love LaMarcus. I love a lot of the people from this game, obviously. LaMarcus Aldridge. I like him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Do you want to go Duncan?
I don't know because as we know,
they don't need him
fast-paced
out
game.
there. They're gonna have to go like smaller.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna really need him. With Bogut and Festus Ezeli out, yeah, they're not gonna go big. So,
right.
Mo Bucket's gonna get a lot more minutes, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I know it's really interesting. And then
I think a guy like David West can play spades tough and kind of neutralize him.
Yeah. So not too high on Duncan tonight. I really do like LaMarcus though. I really like him.
Yeah, and I don't hate him here.
Do you like Draymond?
Yeah, I like him, but dude's just been underachieving.
Yeah, take LaMarcus Aldridge a little bit cheaper and put up about the same number, same amount of numbers, maybe a little higher. So.
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes had a heck of a game. I don't think he's going to do that again. 20 points from Harrison Barnes. Wow. Against Kawhi. They might put Kawhi on Klay Thompson. Who knows? Or maybe Kawhi on Curry once in a while. They might switch him over there. I mean, hey, Kawhi is pretty quick for small forwards.
Yeah,
but I don't mind Kawhi. I really do like Kawhi Leonard. Do you like Klay Thompson? You gonna go there again?
Yeah, I think I might have to.
$6,800 against Danny Green. Yeah, I'll take it any day. Man, he might just have to stack this game. I really don't mind it.
Risky GPP. If he gets hot, they're gonna need his threes. So Danny Green he's alive in the GPP play.
Yeah, he definitely is. Yeah, they're going to need him. I mean, if they're going to want to, they will keep it competitive, but, Golden State shoots three-pointers like crazy. Danny Green's going to shoot some too, to stay up with him. So I don't think San Antonio is going to use their outside game as much in this one. I think they're going to attack the interior of Golden State because that's where Golden State's struggling. So, like I said, Aldridge. And then, Kawhi Leonard is an outside shooter, but
looks like somebody's getting an uptick in minutes here. Kryptonite Kevin Martin.
Right? Oh, wow. I didn't even know I didn't even know he was even on San Antonio. I honestly didn't even know that. Huh, wow.
It's funny. Yeah, he got traded.
Did he get traded
or he got cut and then picked up on waivers? I think.
Yeah. He could be your guy. He's not really my dude.
Nah, super risky.
In a close game like this, they're gonna probably just play their main dudes. They really don't need Kevin Martin here. So. Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, you got to have at least one or two people from this game because if you stack all these early games and you don't have no one from this late game, you're gonna just drop dramatically in the standings because a lot of people are gonna have these guys. So got to have at least one or two of them. Like last night, it didn't really hurt you too much not having that LA and Phoenix game because not too much value there. But if you don't have any from this game, you definitely will drop in the standings. So, with that being said, I guess we can get into it. I went first last night, so you're gonna go first today.
All right. Put him in.
Who are we gonna put in? John Wall, or Curry?
Curry. Then I'm gonna go with Mac.
That's weird. You never like Mac. You never usually pick him.
I picked him last game. He was in both of my lineups, I think.
I think I've been picking him for like 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, I like him in certain matchups. Really.
Definitely tonight.
Yeah. Oh boy, KCP and Thompson.
All right.
This is gonna get tough here because you know who I want to take.
Do you take him or do you take Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah, I think maybe Kawhi.
LeBron's gonna have a heck of a game, man. But Kawhi should too.
There's so many guys I want to spend up on tonight.
What you could do is, you could James and Leonard, but you'd obviously have to redo your lineup. But where do you spend up? Do you spend up on your 2 point guards? Do you spend up on your 2 small forwards? Who knows?
Yeah, where do I spend up here tonight?
You're going for a cash game lineup here, though, right?
That's what I thought I was starting to do.
Right, now it's turning into a GPP here.
Yeah. I can't take Curry out. That's my thing.
You have to have him in there, man.
So, and then I feel like I have to have Thompson in there too. So small forward, I guess I'll just on the high end I'll go with Kawhi.
Right.
I would love to get Durant or James in there, but that doesn't look like it's realistically going to work out with this lineup so far. So I'll go Kawhi, and then I'm going to have to go Porter.
All right. Oh, not Bobby Portis. Porter. There you go.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm going to choose my center right here, I think.
Where's Biombo when you need him?
Seriously. I can take your guy, but that's a real GPP play here. I don't know. Maybe I'd just take Lopez.
Rolo. All right.
Then, one guy I forgot about. Yeah, instead of Porter, put in Beasley.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't going there, but helps out just a little bit.
I just didn't scroll down far enough.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't need to go down that far. Oh yeah, duh. And then I guess I'll go solid cash play here is Harris.
Yep.
That leaves me money for Kevin Love.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. Luol Deng maybe is a better option there than Kevin Love, so we'll go Luol Deng, but that leaves 500. That's probably money to try to play around with, but that's what it looks like for now.
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad, but as usual, it's just a rough draft lineup. So
you could put in Gortat if you like. If you like Gortat over Lopez, you have money for that.
There you go. So all right, well, let's see what I got here. So yeah, definitely gonna go with Curry and Mac. I love both of those guys. Maybe in a GPP have Curry and Wall. But I really want my shooting guards quite a bit. Sorry, my small forwards here. So all right, let's see where we go here. I don't know with Lance Stephenson.
Man, tonight looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty volatile night here. There's so many guys that can go off.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that can go off. I'm just gonna pick Klay Thompson. Just he's gonna have to perform in this game. Little bit of a GPP. Gonna go with Josh Richardson. We didn't mind him at all. I just don't see you guys in there. Yeah, man, that's gonna be really hard to do. Let's put him in there. Put in Michael Beasley. Man, I just don't see that happening. Yeah, that really crushes your lineup. I could do really. Let's do a crazy GPP. I just feel like doing something really crazy. Let's do Michael Beasley and Joe Ingles.
Whoa.
Right? Let's put those guys in there. No, I can't do that. That's too risky. All right, let's just put in. I'll just take out him and put in LeBron. Man, I just can't do that. All right, well, I'm taking too much time, so let's just quickly go through this here. Not gonna think about it too much. Put in Tobias Harris. We don't mind the guy. I really do like LaMarcus Aldridge, and that leaves you with $2,200. So that doesn't work out. Let's just plug someone in there real quick. $2,000 short, but just put in Richardson. So that's kind of who I am liking. Definitely have to go do some research in this one. Definitely had Whiteside in there, but I am overpriced a little bit, but definitely will work out the kinks. So didn't want to spend too much time on that. So all right, you can do your GPP.
All right, here. Let's see. I'm gonna go way off the deep end here. I'm gonna go Westbrook and Curry. Thompson, Richardson, Durant, Beasley, Turner, Thompson, and Hill.
You got this all planned out. All right, so you got Klay Thompson, you got Richardson, Kevin Durant, Beasley, Thompson. Who else did you have? You had Hill
Turner.
and then Turner. Okay. There you go. Yeah, yep. There's your risky GPP right there.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, I guess I have to do a cash game one. It's not gonna be easy doing cash. This seems really risky. It's a little risky, but I'm going to go really cheap on my point guards. I'm going to go Reggie Jackson, Shelvin Mack. Yes, really risky right there. One guy we haven't mentioned, I like Dwayne Wade. I really do like him here against Cleveland. He hasn't been too hot, but I like him. Let's put in KCP. Cross my fingers on that pick. I just don't see that happening, but try and get those guys in there. I'm going to put in LeBron and Kawhi Leonard. Try and put it in as Canner, but then that just kills you a little bit. Tobias Harris and then Tristan Thompson. So Reggie Jackson, Mack, Wade, Pope, James, Leonard, Harris, Thompson, Canner, something like that. I'm going to go that low on my point guards, but I really don't mind Jackson or Mack. But I really want Curry in a 50-50, so I think you have to have him in there. So, yeah, this is going to be a really interesting night. I mean, there's a lot of – it's kind of like a David and Goliath kind of night here. There's so many huge guys out there, salary-wise. There's like 15 guys over $8,200, so it's going to be a really, really hard night. But, definitely, it's going to be a fun night as well. Definitely got to do some research here tonight. So I think that mostly does it. Let me check something. Okay. So yeah, that does it for today. For the most part, not a bad slate of games. As I said, there's going to be some interesting decisions you're going to have to make. How many stars can you get in there, and how many scrubs are you going to put in there? So, but as usual, guys, check out our Twitter page, our regular or our premium page. As I said, not much time left in the regular season, so get on over to that premium page as you can. As you saw, we got a 319 and a 318 last night, so definitely still cashing pretty good over there. As usual, we'll have the link in the comment section. Click on that, and we'll have our email down there as well if you don't have Twitter, so you can message us through email. So, yeah, with that being said, I think that mostly does it for today's discussion. Anything else to say?
No, I think that pretty much covers it. Just
all right, yeah.
Good luck tomorrow, and enjoy all the good games.
Yep, definitely enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed the first 2 days of March Madness. Definitely been crazy in the college world. A lot of upsets. My bracket definitely got busted a long time ago. So yeah. All right, guys. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend. For Saturday. Hopefully we all win some money here today. So with that being said, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, for more awesome videos. So, all right, I hope everyone has a good start to their weekend.